Right, welcome to day one of Supercharged Smoothies, 5 days to boosted nutrition. I'm going to assume that you've already watched the introduction video, and if you haven't, what are you doing here? Take yourself back there and check it out, because that's where you'll learn the formula for Supercharged Smoothies. Now, I'm not going to waste any time rehashing that stuff. We're going to get stuck straight in on the base of our smoothie today, right now. So the base of our smoothie is what gives our smoothie much of its colour and consistency and temperature and flavour even. It's basically the heart and soul of your smoothie. And in my opinion, a smoothie is best really cold and thick, and a good base will take care of those things. Now there's three components of a smoothie base. You've got your fruit, your vegetables and your liquids. Now today we're going to get stuck in on talking about our liquid options, and tomorrow we're going to talk about fruit and veggies. So let's bring out the liquids. Alright, so here we have our liquid options. You can see there's a few to choose from that you can get creative with. Don't freak out about having to use all of them. Just choosing one or two to play with is great, and they all have their pros. Now you've got your almond milk, you've got nuts, you've got water, coconut kefir, yogurt, cultured yogurt, coconut cream, or a DIY coconut cream too. So let's just have a look at each of these real briefly. You've got your almond milk. I usually don't worry about doing almond milk because usually it's a bit of a hassle to make it home unless you've made it on a paste base like this Ulu High one that we now stock at the Whole Food Collective. But usually if you're buying it at the store, you're paying mostly for water, you're not getting the fibre of the nut, and you're usually getting a whole lot of additives in there as well, like emulsifiers and sweeteners and thickers and all the rest of it. So usually I don't even bother with almond milk. What I do is I use pre-soaked and frozen cashews. Now the reason I soak them first is simply to increase their nutritional availability to my body. So it basically breaks away the enzyme inhibitors and it makes the vitamins more accessible to the body, and it's just more convenient. So it actually makes the smoothie really beautifully creamy and delicious and makes it more nutritious. So I just soak the cashews for a couple of hours, put it in the freezer, and whenever I need them, I just pull out a bit as I need it. That's what I do. You can just use water. You can use coconut water because that adds a beautiful sweetness to the smoothie and a whole bunch of electrolytes like potassium. And it's going to keep you hydrated for a long time with coconut water. You've got coconut kefir, which is basically coconut water with the sweetness removed and probiotics added in through a starter that I can link you guys to. We all know about yogurt, but then you've got your cultured yogurt as well, and that's going to add, like the kefir, a therapeutic dose of good bacteria to your gut, which is going to really nurture your microbiome. You've got your coconut cream, which is full of healthy fats for your gut and for your brain, and we know that good fats are really helpful for both physical health and mental health, and it helps you stay feeling fuller for longer as well. It also gives you lots of energy. Now, if you don't have coconut cream on hand, you can just whiz up some shredded coconut with water, and you can strain it if you want to, but I don't even bother doing that. So that's a bit of a hack for DIY coconut cream at home. So guys, that's our liquid options. Take your pick, get creative, and give something a go. All right, it is time to start the blender. Let's showcase my go-to liquid with our first supercharged smoothie for the week. We're going to feature a chocolate mousse smoothie with our supercharged all-rounder Premix. Now this smoothie is fantastic to have on the everyday morning to know that you're getting that solid hit of nutritional goodness in amongst a delicious chocolate smoothie. So let's get started. The liquid that we're going to go for today is my go-to, and put quite simply, it's just the soaked and frozen cashews. Pop those in. And then we're going to go for 2 cups of water. Obviously I'm very scientific with my measuring. And we're going to go for 200 grams of ice. Now all this is going to be in your ebook that you get, so don't worry about writing it down. Okay, so that's our liquid. Now we're going to go for our fruit and veg, which is the other part of our smoothie base, right? So we're going to start with our vegetable. And I love to go for sweet potato with chocolate smoothies. Sweet potato is sweet and it pairs so well with chocolate. To make it convenient, I basically just always have steamed and pureed sweet potato on hand in the freezer. And I know that each one of these is 1/4 cup, so it makes it really easy. Now, here's a bit of a fun fact about sweet potato. 1/4 cup, so this amount here, gives you 8 times your vitamin A requirement for the day. Isn't that amazing? We need vitamin A for our skin and our bones and our teeth, as well as our eyesight. So you can tell your kids that by having this chocolate smoothie, they can start seeing in the dark like spies, or something crazy like that. So we're making a double serve today. So I'm doing 1/2 cup of sweet potato. The fruit that we're going for today are dates. Now, when it comes to dates, you may have seen the bonus video that we gave you where we showed you how to make date paste. Now, so many recipes call for these expensive medjool dates, but like I said in that video, you don't need to use them for smoothies. Just use the regular dates in a date paste. You can either keep it in a jar in the fridge, or you can keep it in the freezer like this. So today we are going for date paste, and this is the only fruit that we've got in the smoothie today. And yes, it does have fructose in it, but just remember that date paste is half water, and the fructose that it does have is accompanied by fibre. Now, the whole lot of fibre that comes along with that fructose in the form of the date is in a form that the body can recognise and it knows what to do with. So if you're accompanying fructose with the fibre from a whole fruit, your body knows how to process that really well. So these dates also come with a whole slew of antioxidants, with vitamins, with minerals, with lots of fibre. Like I said, the dates are also low GI and they're anti-inflammatory, so dates are fantastic for us. And so even though we've been able to keep this smoothie tasting really sweet and delicious for all those kids and for all those adults who don't like the typical healthy smoothie taste, we've actually also managed to keep the sugar level of this smoothie down to around half that of a well-known franchise store-bought breakfast smoothie. That's pretty awesome. So when it comes to all the other components of the Supercharged smoothie formula, like more good fats, like complex carbohydrates and protein and all the rest, all of that is taken care of in the premix. So let's make that now. Here we have all the ingredients of our premix. We've got cacao powder, Himalayan salt, flax seeds, chia seeds, sunflower seeds, hemp seeds, oats. We've got psyllium husk, coconut sugar, monk fruit powder, and almond meal. That's a whole lot of goodness right here. Now let's just briefly talk about what makes each of these foods so awesome for our body and for our mind. First up, cacao powder. Now, cacao powder lovers will be happy here. Cacao has many benefits. It's loaded with antioxidants. In fact, 40 times the antioxidants of blueberries. Dr. William Li, who is so well known for his study and work around the benefits of food to our health, says that cacao has been shown to help our organs stay younger by reversing and preventing age-related organ damage through increasing stem cells. Cacao powder has also been shown to improve blood flow, switch immune system cells from inflammatory to anti-inflammatory states. Importantly, cacao powder can actually boost the good bacteria of our gut while controlling the bad bacteria. So it's great for the gut and it does reduce stress and anxiety. So that's cacao powder. We've got Himalayan salt. Now this is the salt that has retained all its minerals, unlike table salt. And if you ask any chef, they'll tell you that the balance of sweetness and saltiness every time is so important. Now let's have a look at what paediatric naturopath Jess Donovan says are 4 of the essential nutrients for kids and adults alike. We've got zinc, omega-3, iron, and magnesium. Now we need zinc for growth and repair, we need zinc for immunity and for gut and brain health. We need omega-3s for a healthy brain and healthy moods. We need iron for immunity. We need iron to transport all the nutrients in these foods around our body and oxygen as well. And we need magnesium for over 300 chemical reactions in our body, including stress management, including energy production, and we need magnesium for healthy muscle growth and also healthy sleep as well. So we have all these needs, these 4 essential nutrients that we need. How do we meet them? Let's have a look at these guys. We've got these sets of seeds here: flaxseed, chia seed, sunflower seed, and hemp seed. First, let's take a look at flaxseed. Flax seeds are great for their omega-3 levels, which help our brain and our mood health, and they're packed with fiber for gut health. So here's a fun fact about flax seeds. They're packed with an antioxidant called lignans. Now, Dr. Joel Fuhrman often references a study that was done with a group of women that had breast cancer for 10 years. Now, they followed them for that 10-year period, and the women had 1.3 milligrams of lignin a day. Now, over that 10-year period, they saw a 71% decrease in death from breast cancer. Now, isn't that amazing? 1.3 milligrams of lignin a day, when in 1 teaspoon of flax seeds, there's 7 milligrams. Now, Dr. Joel Fuhrman marvels at that because he thinks, now these women were already advanced in age, they already had cancer. Imagine the power that these lignans could deliver to people if they had it earlier on in life, and if they didn't have cancer already, and if they were combining that with other powerful foods. Now, I'm looking forward to seeing some other studies come out about lignans in younger people without cancer from a preventative measure. So 1 teaspoon of flax seeds gives us 7 milligrams of lignans. So go for gold with those golden flax seeds. Now, we've got some chia seeds. Chia seeds are small but mighty, and they pack a punch. Chia seeds pretty much have it all. They're packed with fiber, calcium, and they also have heaps of protein for muscle growth and repair. They're rich in omega-3 fatty acids for brain and heart health, as well as a long list of other minerals. Best of all, chia seeds are pretty much flavorless, and they can thicken a smoothie really beautifully. Next, sunflower seeds. Sunflower seeds are great for immunity, for longevity. They've got lots of zinc and vitamin E. Next up, we've got hemp seeds. Now, hemp seeds are like, they're basically for all of the above. They're the leader when it comes to zinc and magnesium. They also double as a great whole food source of quality protein and contain all 9 essential amino acids, which are the building blocks of protein that build and repair muscle. They assist with immunity, energy production, gut health, and growth and repair. So all 4 of these seeds also deliver on iron as well. So if we can get these 4 seeds into our bodies on a daily basis, we will be winning, my friend. Now, when it comes to oats, we could stand here talking about oats for a while and all their benefits, but for the purposes of this premix and for the role and function that it plays, we're focusing on oats as a complex carbohydrate from a whole food source that is going to deliver energy for your day. Now, next up, psyllium husk. Now, psyllium husk is really well known as a fiber that contributes to our great digestion and keeps those stools moving along really well. But it also acts as a prebiotic in the gut. It feeds the good bacteria in our microbiome. It can also lower cholesterol and blood sugar. Now, when it comes to coconut sugar is my favorite type of granular sugar because it's the least processed kind, and it's also the most environmentally stable. It's low GI, and so it gives that slow release of energy that we all want. Now, next up, we've got monk fruit powder. Monk fruit powder is not a concentrate. It's not a blend of sweetener. It's actually a fruit juice powder, and it's 8 times sweeter than sugar. There's no known side effects to this sweetener other than perhaps a bit of an aftertaste if you choose to put too much in. So we've found the sweet spot with just a little amount in our premixes. Now, lastly, we've got almond meal, and the purpose of this almond meal in the premix is for energy and fiber and to act as a thickener for the smoothie. So now it's time to bring all the premix ingredients together. You can either manually pull it all out like I've been doing for years, like this, or you could just pour in a premix. take a look at this. Oh. There you have it, guys. I dare say that this is the most delicious and nutritious chocolate smoothie you ever did see. And if you're wondering where the name chocolate mousse came from, leave it in the fridge for a while and then eat it by the spoonful for dessert. Right, guys, that's day one done and dusted. Watch out for our second smoothie tomorrow, our citrus immunity smoothie. See ya.